Welcome back to Bullet Basics. Today we've got another awesome video. Last time we did the P365. Today is all about the Springfield Hellcat, and I'm really excited about this. Obviously this gun has been around for a little while now, and people have raved about it. Now I get to get my chance to see if I agree. Obviously, as always, this is a first impressions video, so the whole purpose of this video is to give you my idea of what I think it's gonna be, and then at the end, we'll come back after I've actually reviewed the gun and we'll see if it held up. Some of the impressions we get when we're first looking at a gun, think, oh, I don't like that, or I think that's gonna really impede shooting or doing XYZ things. But those don't hold up after we've reviewed them. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So giving you first impression videos as well as review videos, I think will be very helpful in determining whether or not some of those things will hold up, whether you have the same impressions I do, or if it's something completely new. And so before we get into that, though, we do have our marketing team. They wanted to say one word. He said he's got some good stuff planned he wanted to tell you, so I'll let him take over. Please subscribe. Well, I guess they're getting better than they were in the past, so keep at it, Norm. Well, anyway, let's get to the video. Okay, here's the box. So Springfield Hellcat comes in this box here. It's a fine box. It's not really a carry case, although you could take it to the range if you wanted to. Inside, obviously, it's actually a nice box for cardboard anyway. It's got just kind of some logo and other types of things there. Obviously, it comes with a gun here. It comes with this little kind of material carry case. I don't know. It's fine. I probably won't ever use it, but also inside is the owner's manual right here. Kind of cool. The envelope that it comes in is kind of cool, different than some others. And then inside of this little black thing you pull up comes the other magazine. That's the 11 rounder, because in the gun is the 13 rounder, trigger lock, which we probably won't really ever use, and then a flat base plate. I think this is great. As far as if we're evaluating this, first impressions on what we think about what you get for the money, I think you get plenty for the money. Gosh, I think I bought this for $520. I think I got it for $520. It is the optics ready version, and so it was a $20-30 bucks more. But what you get for the money, right, you're gonna get two mags, one 13 rounder and one 11 rounder. And let me pull the gun out here. It's stuck. There we go. Okay, we got it out. Okay, so as you can see, aesthetically, I think it's a very nice looking gun. It's one of my favorite concealed carry guns as far as what it looks like. Let's get the flag out of there. As I mentioned, right, so this is in the gun comes the 13 round magazine, and an 11 round magazine comes with it as well, which is probably the one I'll carry with. But and they have, Springfield specifically markets this as the highest capacity micro compact, or however they say it. And that's true. I mean, it does come with an extra round when comparing to the SIG P365, and so there is that. It looks really nice. It's just a really nice gun when you look at it, when it feels. If I pick it up and talk about the feel of the gun, it feels really nice. I really don't have anything that's sticking out that is something to complain about. It feels beefy as far as, I shouldn't say beefy, because beefy usually has a bad connotation, but it feels substantial when you have it in your hand, which for micro compact guns, these tiny little guns, that's something that people worry about, or that people focus on or think about, is that the guns get so small, it's hard to grip them. And I have kind of normal sized hands, I would say, and it feels really good. The grip texture, they market it as this kind of these two pyramids, where these higher pyramids that are cut off and these lower pyramids that are actually pointed, but so it's not so aggressive that it hurts. And I would say that it feels really good. I think it'll shoot really well, but I guess we'll see. As far as the sights are concerned, though, sights look really good. Here, let me flip it around. So let me raise it up a little bit. So you got the white U, and then that yellow front sight, and it's very easy to pick up, very easy to find with your eyes. very quickly, at least for me. And so I think it'll aid in shooting a lot. The sights will help me be accurate. Obviously, guns are as accurate as the shooter, and so any little help that I can get to shoot better, I'll take, right? So let's see how the trigger feels, which in all disclosure, full disclosure, I've already taken this gun out and dry fired it a little bit, so I have a little bit of an idea. Feels really good. The break is very clean feeling and crisp. And the reset. I mean, it's very nice. If I were to compare it to a different gun right now, the P365 is probably a little bit more pronounced reset, but this one feels really good. Nothing really to complain about there. As far as kind of looking at the purpose of the gun, what is the gun built for? What is the gun meant for? The Hellcat, I think, would do, as far as my first impressions are concerned, I think it's going to be a great one. As far as being able to conceal it, it won't be too abrasive against the skin, or won't have any problems there. It'll be just as good as any other concealed carry gun as far as weight and all that. And I think it's going to be a very just a very nice shooting gun. I guess we'll see. Maybe it won't be, but it just feels like it will be. It feels good in the hand. It feels like it's meant to be there, and that it's not just a block that you're holding. Trigger feels good, sights are good. So I think it's going to accomplish the purpose that I have for it, right? And that is just to conceal carry it, to be able to have it defend my life when I need it to. And so we'll see here in the future, but other than that, okay, there's one thing I wanted to say before you go. Engage with gun channels on YouTube, right? YouTube's looking at gun channels as, I guess, a threat. I'm not really sure. Over the past few years, they've kind of restricted things, and will they ever kick them off? I don't know. But if we engage as much as we can with gun channels, and that means watching the videos all the way through, if it's good content, right? Not just to manipulate it, but if it's good content, watch the video all the way through to the end, because that's a big indicator to YouTube on whether or not a video is worth showing and worth promoting and worth putting ads on, is if people are watching it all the way through. And so watch videos all the way through if they're worth it. Like the videos, comment, just leave something, you know, whether it's constructive criticisms or feedback, or if it's a positive, just saying, hey, great job on this video, thanks for putting that out there for me, it's very useful. Engage with gun videos so that YouTube sees that there's a thriving community of people that want to consume this kind of content. And so engage with them, and make sure YouTube knows that. The other thing is bury the trolls, right? We always say that at the end of every video. Bury the trolls. There's so many trolls on the internet, especially when it comes to controversial topics like guns. So bury the trolls, ignore them completely, put a comment on good stuff so that those get pushed to the top and the trolls get pushed to the bottom. Other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Look out for the next one, where it's actually the review. We're going to talk about in depth what I thought of the pistol, and as well, there's going to be a video coming here in the next month or so where we compare the Springfield Hellcat to like 7 other guns of this kind of in the industry of the micro compact, all in one video. So look for that. I'll link it up at the top as soon as that's live. Other than that, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.